Hey everybody, Chad with Nobody Else's Auto. Out here on a western Kansas farmstead, getting ready to load up kind of a sad looking old Bel Air. It actually does look kind of sad. It got punched in the nose years ago. Been sitting here back in the trees for a really, really long time. We're gonna get it loaded up and hauled back to the yard. Once we get our drug in, we'll spend a little more time with it and give it a good once over. But for now, I'm gonna show you exactly as I found it, right back here in the trees, and then we'll get her hauled in and take a little better look at it. Well, here she is, 68 Bel Air 4-door sedan, kind of a basic car. But like I said, it got popped in the nose years ago. Been sitting back here, I think since the 80s. So just right back, literally in the corner of the yard, kind of tucked back here right at the edge of the trees. Fortunately, we can still get to it and get it out of here, but it is sunk down to the hubcap in the dirt. So I'm hoping we can get this thing sucked out of here. At least we can get backed up to it. We'll see what happens. And then once we get her loaded, get her hauled in, and get her back to the yard, we'll give you a little better look at it. But there she is, literally tucked right here in the corner of the tree row. Just fortunately nothing in front of it, so we can get backed up to it. Well, we got this old 68 Bel Air back here at the yard. Looked it over a little bit, and it's not the cheapest 68 Chevy full-size car you could get, but it's pretty close. So let's take a look at this thing. Bel Air 4-door sedan, green, not too exciting, about as basic as it gets. Being a Bel Air, it had the one side, narrow side molding down the side. This car had dog dish hubcaps, still have one of them right here on the front. So it is a basic green 4-door Bel Air. We can take a peek inside here. These windows are broke out, have been for years. We can see it all is still intact in there. The dash and everything is still there. It actually was an automatic, but that is about the extent of any accessories we see inside of this car. Now, one good thing about this car, other than a couple of broken windows and the damage to the right front corner, it is complete, intact, untouched, just as it was pretty much had the key shut off years and years ago. We come around the back, we can see it does have the Bel Air Biscayne bumper with only 2 lights on each side, as opposed to the 3 lights on the Impalas. And over here, kind of the same thing. Basic old green sedan. Does still have the Bel Air scripts on the front fenders. And we can kind of see here where they got a little close to something over on this right front corner and punched it in fairly well and definitely wiped out that fender. Under the hood of this thing, once again, about as basic as you can get. It is an automatic, and it does have a 307. So we saw inside it was an automatic. It is a 307 V8. That is about where the options end on this thing. Manual brakes, manual steering, not really a heck of a lot of anything on this old Bel Air option-wise. But there again, any of these old cars are getting tough to find. Anything from the 60s, that stuff is over 50 years old now. So even though this car is rough, it's more plain car, if it goes and it ends up flat, nobody ever uses anything off of it. So even though it isn't real exciting, it is kind of a basic old car, but it does have some cool Bel Air only pieces on it. It is, for the most part, basically intact. So I know there's going to be stuff somebody can use off this old Bel Air at some point. So got any questions about this old Bel Air or any of the other 2000 cars and trucks we've got in stock right now at Nobody Else's Auto, just give me a shout, 620-786-4428. So we can have a quick conversation about your project, your make, model, body style, parts you need, things like that. So that number's in the description. You can always give me a shout so we can go over what you may need, whether it's something off this Bel Air or something off any of the other couple thousand cars and trucks we've got here. So hope you enjoyed this one. I've been bringing a lot of cool new inventory in, just like this old Rambler right here. We're going to be showing you that one here soon as well. So stay tuned, everybody. Hope you like this video. If you like old cars and trucks and memorabilia, be sure to check out the channel Nobody Show. Definitely hit that subscribe button and hit that notification button so you can keep up with the lives that we do on here as well. Hope you like this one. Stay tuned. We got a lot more cool stuff coming up. Thanks for watching, everybody.